surprised you already died.
Hello, adventurers. Welcome to Roll for Adventure, where the adventure begins. Tonight's announcements are that we are starting a new campaign.
Yay! Finally.
Finally, yes. It's taken a little while. Strahd took a little bit. I think we spent, 6
Hello, Trevor.
sessions in the castle itself? Like, that's...
Yeah, well, that was all Hayden's fault.
Anyway, change of fate. Due to the new campaign, and obviously no one can vote for a character, I have randomly generated who gets the change of fate. This campaign, we are going to run the change of fate differently. So every vote will count by our viewers, but this will be up to you all to work out how this vote system works. All I will say is the player may hold the change of fate, but you may also hand it to one of your allies if you wish. Also, the deck in front of me will only be shuffled once a crit is drawn. So 20 or a 1. So tonight, the change of fate, randomly rolled, goes to Ryan.
Yay! Huzzah.
Right. Other than that, that is all our announcements. So, all right, adventurers, let's roll for adventure.
In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore.
Fruits or something.
All right. So, a quick little talk about the campaign. So, throughout this campaign, it's full homebrew. First, watch this. Hang on, so our viewers can see everyone. So it's mostly a homebrew campaign. This one. Parts of it will be added to via things from Kickstarter and anyone else that has sent us in things to use. For example, the gods for this world will completely come out of the pantheon of Ethelon by Adventure Ripples. Check them out on our link tree. Yeah. It's as I said, completely homebrew, so there's no plan of anything. I've got my overall arc that I plan on using. Other than that, it's completely up to you, my players, where we go. Apart from right now, where we will start with our actual intro to the world.
Welcome, adventurers, to the Land of Motumotu. Motumotu is a land defined by the distant, ever-present mist. It hangs on the horizon, a swirling grey curtain separating the known from the unknown. Though it typically remains offshore, a constant reminder of the mysteries it conceals, it is not entirely static. At times, driven by unseen currents or shifts in the atmosphere, tendrils of the mist reach out like ghostly fingers, creeping inland to blanket coastal areas in a chilling dampness. These incursions are unpredictable and unsettling, a stark reminder that the unknown is never truly contained. And when the mist touches land, it sometimes brings with it things, creatures of nightmare born of the mist's strange magic, emerge from its depths, Some are fleeting glimpses, shadowy figures that vanish in the blink of an eye. Others are far more tangible, leaving behind strange tracks, unsettling whispers, and sometimes far worse. Whispers speak of a land beyond the mist, a realm of untold power and magical creatures of unknown origins, but the fluctuating barrier keeps these tales firmly in the realm of speculation. The two main islands of Motumotu, South Motu and North Motu, are locked in a bitter, seemingly endless war. The origins of this conflict are lost to the mists of time, a legend now more than a history. The only certainty is that the mist itself is at the heart of the discord, each island clinging to its own interpretation of its presence and its potential removal. The distant looming mist and its occasional forays onto their shores serve as a constant point of contention, a source of fear and speculation that fuels the animosity between the two factions. South Motu, a land of harsh coasts and stoic people, believes the mist is a divine punishment, a consequence of past transgressions. They preach that the gods, in their righteous fury, send forth monstrous beings from the swirling mist as a constant reminder of their sins. When the mist touches their shores, they see it as a direct manifestation of divine displeasure, a tangible sign of their failings. These incursions are often accompanied by sightings of the mist-born creatures, the sky mantis, massive leathery beasts with wings like sails that glide silently through the fog, the shore stalkers, crab-like horrors with razor-sharp claws that scuttle along the beaches, and the most feared of all, the whisperers, humanoid figures shrouded in mist that drain the life force from their victims with a touch. Each sighting of a strange shape emerging from the receding mist, each piece of driftwood bearing unnatural markings, reinforces their belief in divine retribution. They see the mist as both a divine wall and a divine messenger. On the other hand, North Motu, a land of lush forests and hidden valleys, attributes the mist to a surge of uncontrolled magic. They believe that magic, the very force they study and wield, is the key not only to understanding the mist, but also to dispelling it entirely. They see the mist not as a barrier, but as a puzzle, a magical phenomenon waiting to be unraveled. When the mist drifts inland, they see it as an opportunity for study, a chance to observe its behavior and gather samples, sometimes even attempting to capture the creatures that emerge from it for study. This belief fuels their research, their experimentation, and their unwavering faith in the power of arcane arts. Regardless of these opposing viewpoints, the mist remains a source of unease. Even when it remains offshore, it exerts a subtle pressure, a sense of the unknown looming just beyond the horizon. And when it comes ashore, it brings with it not only a physical chill but also a palpable sense of dread. Occasionally, strange phenomena are observed emanating from it, whether it's near or far, flashes of light, echoing roars, or unnatural weather patterns. Both sides have dedicated resources to studying these events, hoping to glean some understanding of their nature and the mist's influence. Soldiers are trained rigorously, not only in combat, but also in identifying and reporting any unusual activity originating from the fluctuating veil. Our adventure begins with one such soldier, a young man from South Motu. He was no seasoned veteran, but his quick wit and stealth had earned him a dangerous assignment, a covert mission into the heart of North Motu. His target, North Pass, a heavily fortified town nestled within a narrow valley, rumored to be the center of North Motu's war efforts. Intelligence suggested that within North Pass lay crucial plans, blueprints for new weapons, perhaps even a ritual to manipulate the mist. We join this soldier not as he infiltrates North Pass, but as he is running for his life. The alarm has been raised. The cobbled streets of the town, once silent under the pale moonlight, are now alive with the clang of steel and the shouts of North Motu guards. He scrambles over overturned carts, the heavy pack on his back bumping against him, containing the stolen documents he had risked everything to acquire. The flickering torchlight casts long dancing shadows that seem to reach out and try to ensnare him. Behind him he can hear the relentless pursuit, the heavy footfalls of armored guards closing in, their voices echoing off the stone walls, yelling, "South Motu spy, capture him." His breath comes in ragged gasps, his heart pounding in his chest like a war drum. He glances towards the distant mist, a grey smudge on the horizon, a reminder of the larger conflict at play, but for him the immediate threat was not the mysteries it held, but the determined soldiers at his heels. He saw a gap between two buildings, a narrow alley leading towards the dark tree line beyond the town's outer wall. He risked it, darting into the alleyway. The uneven ground and scattered debris made for treacherous footing, but he pressed on, the shouts of his pursuers growing fainter. He burst from the alley's mouth and into the cool, damp air of the forest. Thorns snagged at his cloak, and low-hanging branches whipped at his face, but he didn't slow. He ran until his lungs burned and his legs ached, until the lights of North Pass were reduced to a faint, orange glow filtering through the trees. Finally, he collapsed against the rough bark of a towering pine, the stolen documents secure within his pack. He was out of North Pass, but now he was alone in the forest, a new set of dangers surrounding him. He allowed himself a moment to catch his breath, the adrenaline slowly beginning to ebb. He leaned back against the tree, closing his eyes briefly, a wave of exhaustion washing over him. He had to keep moving, find a safe place to rest. Just then, a low growl, barely audible over the rustling leaves, snapped him back to full alert. His eyes shot open, and he strained his ears, listening intently. Another growl, closer this time, followed by the distinct snap of a twig underfoot. He pushed himself away from the tree, his hand instinctively going to the hilt of his sword. From the shadows between the trees, two large muscular hounds emerged, their noses to the ground, sniffing the dirt. Behind them, two North Motu guards appeared, their faces grim, their hands gripping the leashes of the dogs. One of them, spotting him, pointed a finger and yelled, "There he is, get that South Motu thief."
West level stuff.
Okay, so welcome to the Land of Motumotu, adventurers. As you just watched, we are beginning with one of you guys straight away into a scene in a forest. I would like Carl, please describe your character, what his appearance is.
So, he's dressed in military uniform, long coat, three-corner hat,
320.
swords,
Yeah.
well, sword and dagger, two pistols at his side.
Ooh.
It's got private rank showing on his shoulder, although if you look carefully you see that there's stitching and tears where there was a higher rank. He's been replaced with private.
Demoted.
Demoted. Below that, somewhat more pristine than the rank, is a badge, which is the badge of Theodor's Explorers, which is a sort of private unit that's been absorbed into the Alliance Army. And this has been kept pristine and looked after, unlike the rank. And it's got a fox and a compass and the words below it, "In shadows we roam."
Ooh. Pretty cool.
The uniform looks like it could be quickly taken off or converted or made to look civilian very quickly. There's ink on his fingers and bits of paper dotted around and a handy pen and ink also handy. For someone who writes and records as they travel around. But at the moment, all they're doing is running.
Right. As you know, you are currently seeing in front of you two guards and two large hunting dogs, tracking dogs. Can I get you to roll for initiative?
That's a 20.
Hey? Fuck off, really?
No,
I was gonna say.
Around the other way.
Oh.
I slip on a branch. I'm not ready. This is unfortunate.
Okay, so. Yeah.
What's his name, sorry? Bihan.
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 What does that put you at for initiative?
Total? 1.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, that does put you last. However, I will set the scene for you.
And the first minute's broken.
No. Right. They came round the tree, standing on either side of the tree. One of each. And would you, as this is the first time you're seeing it, like to have a look at your mini?
I would.
Woo!
Yeah.
Before I place them on the...
Sweet.
So this would be the tree that you were leaning against.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, because I've seen your mini. It looks pretty cool.
Did you watch it on the TikTok?
Yeah.
Right. So, the
the
guards will act first.
I'm so excited.
They will both yell at their respective dogs to say, "Seize him." And they'll take it away and go hold their attacks, but say, "Surrender." Surrender now, or pay with your life.
Oh, look. Oh, I suppose I can't act yet. I've got to wait for the dogs.
You can respond with voice, but that's it.
I try and look innocent.
Would you like to roll a deception?
Oh, sure. I think the chances of looking innocent at this moment
Better than your initiative.
are very high. 3.
Yeah, they beat that.
As long as it keeps going, doing this.
Going up. Oh, you rolled
rolled
a
that
2.
first.
Yeah.
Right, next is the dogs. Who will go running forward? 50. 30, and they will try to grab and hold you down. Does a 15 hit?
15 just hits.
So one manages to grab you, and it's trying to hold you, so it's not going to do lethal damage. But I just realized how short this cable I've made on myself is. Can't only just reach. So no plus, that's what it was, right? When going non-lethal, it's just the roll. 1 point of damage. And it's a contested strength, I guess, for grapple, I guess.
Yeah, so the person attacking has to use strength. Person defending can either use dex
Dex
or
or
strength.
strength. Yeah.
Well.
16 strength.
I rolled 6 plus 2, 8. So I'm slowly getting bigger dice.
Yeah. You
Well, let's
are
hope so anyway.
grappled. Grappled. Look, we have a... Look, the first mini gets a...
That's the first time it's ever happened, isn't it?
Now,
Well, to one of us.
that ends their turn. Your turn. What are you going to do?
I say, sorry, doggies. And time for a sword through the one that's got me grappled.
Nice.
If you're grappled and you make a melee attack, it's a
Change the
disadvantage.
Is it?
Yes.
Well,
Speed is 0.
I rolled a 1.
Condition ends. Grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends in... Yeah, no, it's just speed is 0.
When you're grappled,
Well, I still rolled a 1 as my first die roll, which brings my total up to 5.
That is not big enough to hit their AC. Would you like to... Oh, no, you don't have second attack.
No.
It's fifth level.
Level 1.
Oh, no.
Right.
Any consolation, you won't be there for long. You'll either be up to level 2 or dead.
These guys will come running in now. 5. Actually, no. He's going to stay there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And cover.
He will keep an eye on things and hold his turn, actually. Where this guy is going to try and hit you, try and knock you out.
Common.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, why am I rolling well? Do you want these die? Because
No, that's my dice. They're good. They're good.
that is a 21.
So that hits.
So non-lethal, 5 points damage.
You get disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler.
Oh,
Oh, I attacked the grappler.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I
Hey.
misunderstood that first time I read it.
Well, that makes sense. It'd be
Yeah.
pretty hard.
The conditions you have are the legacy ones, not the new rules.
Okay. I'll make new cards. Get an updated DM screen too. So that's the guards.
Oh, I thought that was the dog.
Knew that was the guards. This the theme this turn. Now it's the dogs. The other one's going to try and grapple you and hold you down too.
Yep.
That is a 6 versus your contested strength. Hey!
21.
He does not manage to grapple you down. Now it is your turn.
Now, this is where I try and work out how much damage they're doing me a turn. And whether I need to second one now. But I don't think I do yet. Maybe I do. Let me try hit one of these doggies first.
Mhm.
The one that still got me bit. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Don't have anything in my offhand, so I was two-handing that. Probably,
away.
probably not. 4 damage.
Yep. That is still up.
Well, that's 3 people against me. So I think just in case I'm going to use a second wind.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Get some hit points back.
Nice.
Gets me back up to full.
Very nice. Right, new round. The guards. It's still pocket bud. This one here will do the same thing. Try to knock you out. Non-lethal. 16 to hit.
Hits.
I gotta roll the other die. Ooh. 6 damage.
Starting to hurt.
The other guard. You're kind of busy, so you don't notice what's happened to him. The 2 dogs now. You're still grappled, you haven't fought it out. So
Yeah, I've done some damage to my grappler, so I'm hoping.
you have hit him, so he's gonna oh, he snaps!
What did you do?
Try to climb the curtains.
Those curtains are so cold.
You hurt him, so he's going to actually bite you back.
Does that mean he no longer has me grappled?
Yep. As a reaction, basically, he's reacting to being hurt. Bite. 18 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That is 4 damage.
Ouch.
Yes, first level. Your turn.
So the other dog's not
Oh
active.
shit! Sorry. Yep, that one will go for grapple. Sorry.
Okay.
Contested strength of 15. You must beat.
12.
You're grappled by the other one.
Frustrating. Okay. So bonus action.
Mhm.
Second wind again. Only getting 3 hit points back. Not so good this time. Yeah, I need to break and go. So break. Try and break from this dog.
Yes, strength.
21.
Oh, I rolled a 19. So a 20. You win. You break.
Just getting through. Getting out.
Yep. So you're no longer grappled. Get that ring.
I
You move.
break and run for it. Maybe.
And the other one. 3 misses.
3 misses.
You need some Ritalin kit.
No, calm the feet down. Right, as this round comes to an end, Carl, or Bihan, you feel a sharp pain in the side of your neck.
Uh-oh.
You drop to the ground. As you start to lose consciousness, you see a figure stand over top of you, hurl a couple of throwing darts. Well, at least that's what it looks like. And you hear 3 thuds as the guards that were chasing you fall. Everything fades. Yes. That is the end of that battle. Don't worry, you'll get another turn, don't stress.
All good.
But for now, the fight is over.
Hey, I'm just nonchalant.
Right. We will cut to another character. Unfortunately, this character's Mini is not here because there's a late order. Sorry, Ryan. No, it's not your fault. It's my ordering. The long ship groaned, a symphony of creaking timbers and straining ropes as it battled the increasingly turbulent sea. The wooden deck, slick with seawater and the strange oily residue left by its non-human crew, pitched and rolled beneath the gathering storm. A biting wind whipped across the vessel, carrying the scent of salt and the musky reptilian odor that permeated every inch of the ship. Coils of thick, salt-crusted rope lay scattered across the deck, their frayed ends dancing in the wind. A discarded harpoon, its iron head dull and pitted, slid back and forth with each lurch of the ship, striking the loose fittings with a metallic clang. The sky above was a canvas of churning grey and black, the approaching storm a monstrous shadow swallowing the horizon. The crew, a motley assortment of orcs, gnomes, and lizard folk, moved with nervous energy. Their guttural commands and frenetic movements. Sorry, I wrote this and I still get the words wrong. Movements a testament to the growing tension. They wrestled with ropes and secured loose cargo and scanned the horizon with anxious eyes. The lantern hanging from the mast swayed wildly, casting long, distorted shadows that danced across the deck, turning familiar objects into menacing shapes. The air thrummed with low, vibrating tension, a palpable sense of unease that mirrored the growing fury of the sea. In the distance, the storm brewed, a dark, hungry beast poised to unleash its wrath upon the fragile vessel. At the helm, Captain Sethrin stood unmoving, a figure of unsettling calm amidst the chaos. His scaled form, dark and sinuous, was silhouetted against the dark, storm-laden sky. Golden eyes, cold and reptilian, scanned the horizon, seemingly by the rising tempest. Gotta stop writing words that I can barely say when I'm even typing them.
They sound cool though.
They
Yeah.
do. The wind whipped at the fringes of his dark cloak, but his posture remained unchanged, a testament to the unnerving control he held over both the ship and his crew. He was a silent sentinel, a predator watching its prey, and the brewing storm it seemed, was merely another obstacle to overcome. All of a sudden, he moves and yells at no one in particular. Storm on the horizon! Brace! Prepare! Batten down the hatches! Tighten up the ropes! You there! Boy! Get that rope before it goes over the overboard. That harpoon as well. It's gonna be a big storm. None like we have seen before. Ryan, how does your character react?
Hi, Captain. I run over to grab the rope, batten down the hatches.
Cool. As you're doing that, you've got a few other orcs and lizard folk moving around you, grabbing ropes as well, tightening the sail to the mast. This ship has a total of 4 masts. The wood itself is black, like the night. Very odd, very expensive real wood, by the way. In real life, I was looking it up. It's one of the most expensive woods you can find,
Ebony?
and it's only in South Africa that you can actually get it. Apparently, it's like in New Zealand, like $1,000 a square meter.
Ow.
Yeah, yeah, very expensive.
Got a sick boat.
Yeah. Fantasy world. As you go ahead and you start tightening ropes, the captain's watching everyone do their procedures like you've done 1,000 times. The time seems to move pretty quickly because as the sweat starts to build up on you, the boat suddenly lurches as a large wave hits the side. Yep. Not large enough to capsize it, but large enough for everyone to go, oh, that's bigger than we're expecting. All chaos happens to rain down on the ship now. As the ship lurches and sways, the captain starts yelling, "You! Tighten that sail! Get the turn the rudders in!" As the wind catches the sails, one of them actually tears loose and starts to fall down. As it comes down, the captain goes, "Cabin boy!" Oh, no, deckhand, sorry, you're a deckhand. Deckhand, grab that sail as it reaches the deck. Stow it away. The rest of you, stow the sails. We're gonna have to use other means. Crew starts putting away. Yep. As you put away the sails, you go below deck. You look around the deck. In this frantic thing, can I get a perception check from you, please?
Hey,
8. You notice the familiar surroundings of this layer of the deck. Of all the bedding area. God, I was looking it up, all the terms.
Sleeping quarters?
Yes, but there was another term for it. But anyway, actual.
Barracks? Oh, you mean on the ship?
Yeah,
The
it's not the galley
berths.
because that's
Berths? Sleeping bursts. I think
Yeah.
they're called.
Anyway, you recognize that, and you know you still must go down further. So you head down the next flight of steps. Again, another perception.
16.
16, much better. You actually notice in this layer. You do. Okay, cool. If it wasn't for your dark vision, you wouldn't be able to see anything because the 2 lanterns that's usually hanging at either end have actually fallen off and smashed on the ground. Luckily gone out, not caused a fire. But with your eyesight, you see that every single one of the cages in here are still locked. You can hear the people complaining, or the creatures and stuff, but complaining that they're locked away, wrongfully imprisoned on this lovely prison ship. Again, not the right layer you need to be on, as you need to store the sail on the bottom layer. So you go down another layer. Roll again.
20.
Ooh, that.
No, 30.
30, 20, good enough. This one still has its lantern hanging. But you go to the end where the chest is, and as you close the lid to put the sail away, because it's teared, you've got to repair it, so that you're just putting it away properly. You swear you hear some sort of movement, even though you know you're at the end of the ship. You hear movement beyond the end of the ship, like it's behind the wall. Not that there's a wall, because the outside of the ship should be there. You hear the sounds of chains. Before you can even react to this, you hear commotion from the upper decks. And you disregard that and make your way back up. As you finally reach back onto the top deck, you hear cries and panic sounds from most of the crew. As you look around, you feel the storm. But it's very hard to see the storm with the amount of mist that you are in. And with that, we will leave your character. Nyunk. While I load the next one.
Oh,
Okay.
just 5 minutes, not even that.
Oh, we'll take a quick little break actually, because here in New Zealand we're about to have a lunar eclipse, so we'll go quickly look at that, and we'll be right back.
Hello players and DMs, I'm Lance with Draw20, and today I'd like to introduce our illustrated card-based D20 companion. I would call it a D20 alternative, but usually when I do, all people hear is,
"Once I've cast my curse of cards, they'll never use dice ever again."
These are meant to be an addition to your collection that you use for intense situations or very character-driven moments. While they do work exactly like a D20 in terms of probability, we are not trying to replace your dice. The cards themselves are a fantastic companion for any D20 system. The cards are beautiful, dramatic, fun to handle, and actually celebrate your results. From, "We might actually pull this off," to, "The gods are with us!" Also ranging from, "That was slightly craptacular," to, "What in the actual was I thinking?" Now that we've had a good look at the cards, I'd also like to introduce myself. Hey there, my name is Lance. I'm an illustrator and lifelong tabletop role-playing gamer. I love to DM games that are dark and dangerous or fantastical and absurd. I love long walks in the Feywild and enhancing your abilities. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you at our next video where we're going to discuss alternative uses for DMs and players. See you soon.
where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance. Heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. Their party formed by fate's design, each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test, in pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination there is no end to delight. For in roll for adventure the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. The thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. Where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance. Heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. In dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. Their party formed by fate's design, each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test, in pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination, there is no end to delight. For in roll for adventure, the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. The thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. In dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. Their party formed by fate's design, each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test, in pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination there is no end to delight. For in roll for adventure, the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. The thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure.
Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that. Apparently we can't actually see the moon. So, waste of time. Anyway. Don't! Right. We now cut to a group of scouts whose mission is to stop any of the North Motu's armies from getting a foothold and trying to pincer the South Motu army. So we find this group in a forest near one of the sounds, near the water, as they slowly move through, trying to be as quiet as they can, some of them. The leader of their group, I did write it down, Captain Robert Miller, a older gentleman, quite well weathered, Been doing it for quite a while. Holds up his fist to say stop. He looks at his 3 companions and goes, I hear movement up ahead. Talking. Follow as quietly as you can. You, Korath? He looks at one of you. Korath, please describe yourself.
My character's name is Korath Roxmane. He's a very large gentleman with a bald head and some tattoos that just start to poke out from his slightly undersized leather armor that's adorned with all sorts of different shapes and sizes of rings, probably to better protect himself. He's got a large, very long hammer, almost like a baseball bat, except double the length, with a small hammerhead on the end. Carries a large silvered shield on one arm. And you can see holy pendants hanging from his necklaces, and he's very clumsy. Always constantly tripping over, talking very slowly.
Would you like to see your mini?
Jesus, he's big, isn't he?
That's exactly what I envisioned.
It's actually not bad, these minis from Hero Forge. Just saying, Hero Forge, check them out. Yeah, I just put it on the TV for now. So, Captain Miller is you, Korath, and you, Private Smith, was it?
John Smith.
Yeah, Private Smith. Stay together. Me and Valkyris will scout ahead. Valkyris, please describe your character.
Right. Valkyris Ravensmane Caligiano. He's very big as well. Somewhat obviously related to the other gentleman, Korath. About 7 feet, heavily built. He... I've got a wee description here. With an incredibly intimidating with his height, size, and unflinching ice-cold stare, wearing semi-camouflaged fur-lined hides and a bronze... Oh, no, he doesn't have that, sorry. And wielding the largest sword you've ever seen one-handed. His half Goliath causes instant silence upon entering a room.
Hey.
He does have hair, though.
It's fine, I got the bad genetics. We swapped.
Would you like to see your mini?
Yeah. Wow.
Again, Hero Forge. Check them out.
Bloody hell. It's actually better than I thought it would be.
They're really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, I'm very surprised.
I'm quite shocked at how, yeah, I didn't think they'd be that good. The shading and stuff. He's even got the blood right. Not quite as big as you, but...
Hope you stood up straight.
No, I believe Hayden's character is actually taller than yours.
Yeah, an inch. Yep.
By an inch.
Well, according to the mini, they're about the same size.
Well, I've got a bit, because this guy's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder because he's quite short for his race.
Although you are all human. You may have other species originating, but you all appear human. Just so our viewers know as well.
Cool boys.
Yeah.
Sick.
Well, you are.
Speak for your character. Right. So Captain Miller and Valkyris start to sneak off. The captain pauses just a second after they start going, follow in 5 minutes. To the other two. Can I get a stealth check from both Captain Miller and... I didn't even write the stealth down, did I?
Right.
Didn't have to put that on there either. 11.
You did better than me. I only got 8.
Okay.
Crap roll.
Right, I still get to roll the perception of these guys. I rolled 9 for both of them. As you approach through the trees, they start to thin. And you smell smoke as you approach. A campfire. The trees thin even further, and you can see the water in a small clearing in front of you. You've got a good 20 feet before you're out of the thicket of the trees. You see a dozen or so men sitting around, and women, sitting around a campfire. You see a single rowboat sitting there, just tied up to a tree that's close to the shore. Obviously, this is how they got there. I will go to the map now so you can actually see, and I can set up the scene for you.
Look at you.
I didn't put a campfire. I do have a campfire though. So, around the campfire is a whole bunch of people.
Shading on the head's really good, eh?
They're really good, aren't
Sorry,
they?
Josh. So John Smith, is he here?
No, he is.
Yeah,
In 5 minutes.
Yep, I'm
Christ,
with
he's
you.
big.
I tried to get the dimensions,
Yeah.
and it came out really good.
And currently, you guys are over here. Where?
I think there is a table scatter fireplace.
Yes, I will try to find that one.
Look how much bigger he is. I didn't realise, because you don't see
Yeah.
them beside other characters.
Yeah,
You don't realise how
that's-
big
Can you
they
find
are.
like a halfling or something just out of interest?
Hey,
Put a
Honestly,
halfling mini there.
Well,
next to him.
let's
lucky.
put
Well,
it
he
this-
would literally be a
put it
half.
this way. There's Hal's character. Who's what, 6 foot?
Probably a
6'2"?
little taller. Yeah, something like that.
Because I made sure when I ordered the minis, they were to scale of what you had put in your characters. So
Well, yeah, well, when I made him, I made sure he was 7 foot
Yeah.
by the height on it. Yeah.
Little one.
I think it's. Yeah.
The problem is
That
when they
one?
get tall,
Oh, okay.
their legs
don't
don't get
cut yourself
longer.
there.
Their
Yeah.
bodies just get bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But yeah. Oh, a bit of a difference.
that's why I put such thick clothes on them, because it
I know that
sort
you
of,
it
want.
out a bit.
yeah.
Table scale.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time getting him to hold the shield.
Just right.
Yeah. I had that too, because when you see my one, if you look over his shield, you can just see his eyes.
Yeah, from my angle, perfectly.
Right. So you two currently aren't
That's for
here.
you.
And that was the biggest shield that they had.
Right. So what you see in front of you is a campfire. Ring of people sitting around it, swapping campfire stories, whatever they do, talking, and 3 guards just slowly patrolling.
Sentries,
Yeah, sentries. Slowly walking around. The dinghy is tied to this tree, so it's the dinghy. It's a bit more bigger.
There's a guy with a quarterstaff or whatever there, double sword.
This one
Is he the boss?
looks like it.
Mm.
Okay. So, we'll say you wait. The captain waits, observing, before he lets you go nuts. They didn't hear you, surprisingly. So you wait, and you wait. Just watching, seeing what they do. You see these sentries just move around slowly. Circle, it's very obvious, their pattern. Moving around. Circle, boring. Trying to keep their, as they go, trying to keep their backs turned slightly to the fire so it
So they
doesn't.
can see.
Yeah. Because it is night time.
Can they see the moon?
Yeah, it's eclipsed for them.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
It's constantly helps you guys sneak up on them. It's pitch black. It's not pitch black. In fact, it is actually a full moon, so you can see reasonably well
They can see us too.
once you break from the trees. Yeah.
I presume like all their blades have been blackened and stuff. And
Right. You wait for 5 minutes as the other two catch up with you. Can I get stealth from you two as you join, please?
Did I?
5.
Alright, you got disadvantage, don't you?
Oh, that's
Got a natural 20, but it didn't count.
It's a ring mail, is it?
Now, what'd you get?
Is that
An
what does
8.
it?
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
And I rolled a 3. So, again, very observant people as they.
Wait, can I be using guidance on myself specifically because I know that that's what I need to do?
Okay. Guidance. Is it
+2. So
Nice.
7.
You still beat them anyway. But it was a cantrip anyway, isn't it? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. At will. We're gonna go nuts with guidance in this campaign, are we?
I'm going to use it as an action, not as a.
So it's
yeah.
intuitive.
So if something is like needs to happen, I know it needs to happen. Oh, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to use the help action with guidance
Oh yeah, makes sense.
rather than in combat. Like I've got nothing to do.
Guidance.
Right. As you two join, what conversation would happen between the four of you? Obviously in a hushed tone.
So me and John are sneaking up.
Yep.
We'll get to the captain. They look like
They're just circling at the moment.
You can talk normal because obviously the mic's got to pick you up.
We blink.
They do.
Why don't we keep the two noisy ones here? We'll flank around. I'll go out to the left, you go out to the right. So you go out that way.
Valkyries, you give us the signal and we'll come in at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going left?
Mm-hmm. That's that way.
Me and John left, and then
Oh, I thought you guys were staying.
No, we you guys are staying where you are so you don't make any noise.
Valkyries and Captain are going.
I thought they were splitting.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
are. Yeah. So
And then you're staying there until you get the signal. Yeah. Right, can I get another stealth check from you guys?
15.
15 as well.
16. I'll say you make it to about there. You both get the same.
Yeah. I got 12.
Yeah.
I got a
Roll.
+1. So.
+1 to deck.
Okay. I'll decide which one does it. The captain accidentally, in this dark, snaps a branch that's on the ground, stands on it, thinking it's a bit thicker. Crunch, snap. All heads turn towards him that way. Can I get initiative?
They only know where one of you are. That's excellent.
You did worse than me.
Here goes my one.
That's how the campaign began.
Right. 20 and higher. Oh, okay. 15 and higher? Oh god, this does not bode well for the campaign. It's okay, they didn't roll higher than that. 10 and higher.
11.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one. 5 and higher?
What did he get?
Nicky didn't roll. Nicky and
She's
Carla.
not here.
Not
Oh, yeah.
there yet.
I got 4, but it was a natural 1. Yeah.
I
Okay.
got 3. Full stop.
I got 3.
Who's got the higher deck?
You've got
I've got
plus 1 dex.
Oh yeah,
so
so
you,
4.
so you got 4.
And you got 4.
Yeah, but it's
But
a
with a
natural
natural
one. Yeah.
Do that then. And you will be there. Right.
Yeah, V1's around the wrong way 'cause I can't see them.
No, because not
Those two
actual characters, they're just NPCs.
Oh, okay.
So they are these two, just so you know. You guys are down that end of the initiative. Right. First acting. The captain stands up and goes, "Everybody to arms. You two." Points. Oh, you 3. Go check it out. And that ends his turn. These 3 break away, going towards the sound. There. And the rest will come together into groups. Whee. Just waiting to see what happens, what they find. There. Captain Miller, can I get a stealth check again, please, as these guys are, or a hide check?
Is it? No, that's. Is that a 1 or a
7.
That's all.
7.
Yeah. 8 then.
Okay. As you quickly try to hide behind a tree, these two don't see shit. This one, however, sees you. What do they have? And he is going to pull out his crossbow and shoot at you.
Would the captain be behind a tree, like you just described?
As
3/4
you-
cover?
Yeah, 3/4, so it's disadvantage, isn't it?
Mm.
Plus 5 to hit.
Plus 5. So rolled a 19, so 22.
Damn it.
What?
You hit me by 2.
With the plus 5?
So you get a plus 5 to your AC.
Yeah, so 20 is my AC. With
That is 9 piercing damage as he just nicks you as you duck behind the tree.
Just next to you with 9 piercing damage. Jesus.
Right through.
Straight through the shoulder. Right. That ends their turn. Correct.
Did I see captain get hit?
You see them move, you see move. Yeah, I'd say you would, yeah.
Right.
You would be.
I'm gonna yell out, Chris, you didn't give us a signal. I'm gonna run over to the captain and look. Is it like really bad? How bad was it?
probably like a bit of my health, so probably quite a bit of damage.
Went through the shoulder, I'll say.
I'm going to. I'm gonna stay here and keep behind the tree, so I'm out of line of sight. But I'm gonna ready an action, so if somebody comes close, I can take a swing.
Cool. That is Captain Miller. What are you up to?
Wait, so my turn now.
Yeah.
Have a longbow, so I will peer around it and shoot.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, now you're all good.
18.
18. That hits.
Wait, so it misses.
That was plus
Plus
3
3
to
to
hit.
hit, so it was
Oh, yeah, so
20.
20.
Yeah, no, that misses. All right.
1d8 plus
They have
1.
an opposite AC.
Yeah, 6.
6. Still up. Oh, right. So I guess you guys having second attacks, eh?
Oh no.
Any movement for you? Or are you going to stay behind your tree with your 3/4 cover?
Yeah.
Oh, Falcris.
How far is it from me to the nearest one? Can I reach him?
15, 15, 20, 25, 30.
35.
35.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, I see it going diagonally, but anyway.
Squares, not
Yeah,
circles.
squares, not circles. Maybe we should start using hexes.
Can I reach the
Yes,
nearest?
you can reach that one.
Right. He's getting a great sword through the head.
Straight to him.
Yep. I'm raging!
All he knows is this big ass guy appears right in front of him as he was looking that way, and then out of the night.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Get my 2 dice ready, and I get the. Now, this is one question I never asked you. I've got Savage Attacker.
Mhm.
I roll 2d6.
Mhm.
So do I roll 2d6 twice and take the best? Or
Yeah.
2d6 once and then 2d6 once.
So you get to roll 2d6,
Yeah.
and then whatever number that is, you roll another 2d6, and you can pick which one is better.
Okay.
Once
yeah.
per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you get 2 sets of d6 that are different colours, you can roll them all together, and you can say yellows are together, greens are together, or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep.
That makes it easier.
I'll
to
just
watch.
I'll just do it twice.
Yeah.
It'll be easier. Okay. Right. Plus
Quick hit.
6.
Can you reckless?
No, I can't yet. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Right. So first one's either a 6 or a 6.
Oh, I'll take the 6.
Plus two.
Yeah. 10.
How would you like to slay this one?
Just you ever seen Rob Roy? And at the end he chops him right down there. See all his ribs come out.
Very graphic.
Is your sword physically with the minis the same size as him,
Yeah.
Josh? Is the mini the same size as him? You hold the mini next to his sword?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Sweet. So
It
accurate
is actually
description.
it's actually a claymore. It's
Yeah.
a 2-handed sword, 6 foot long. He's welding it one
That he
hand.
holds in one hand.
That should help the intimidation factor.
Yeah. That's why I said he's wielding the biggest sword you've ever seen. Right? Yeah. I'll just look around at everybody else.
I'll put a vote up for heroic inspiration.
No.
Okay.
Who's next?
That was how we were doing it, wasn't it? Everyone agrees.
Done.
Give yourself an inspiration.
Thank you.
To help Josh out so he doesn't have to remember another thing.
Yeah, that was the plan. Sorry, I don't think we actually discussed that during session 0. If you guys just determine that someone does something very epic and it's worthy of inspiration, feel free to vote and give it to each other.
First kill of the campaign in one go.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take it.
Private Smith.
Chin, chin.
Right, I walk up maybe 10 feet or something.
10 feet.
Draw my longbow
Oh, yeah.
and fire at the guy that
one?
was hit already. One.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Is that the red or the black guy?
The
I
red
can't remember
one.
which one.
Red one's the guy that shot you. Shot.
Does
Captain.
a 8.
No, unfortunately.
Well, I pull back, fire an arrow, and just completely miss. Lands at his feet.
I was going to say, you get 2 attacks.
Too
Awesome.
far into the forest. Trying to stay hidden.
And I continue to move forward towards him.
You'll know that if you stay near me, that'll benefit you.
So,
Go over
stand
there.
stand there.
It sounds like normal. Alchris going all nuts by himself, right?
That's the
much.
point.
I got to draw fire.
Right. New rounds. And with combat finally happening properly. Boys, get him! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double movement.
Starting to look like more of an even fight now.
Well, the captain's handily walked right next to you. If you can deal with him.
Mm-hmm. Morale.
Hello.
Since they are now in
Yes.
range, may I take my attack?
Yes, mate.
Right, I'm gonna swing at this guy with my maul. That is an 11.
An 11 misses.
That's fine. I was focusing on defense anyway.
Right. The red one against Karath, and the actual bandit-looking one against Captain Miller.
I'm going to interpose my shield to give disadvantage until my next turn.
Okay.
On attacks against my ally.
Okay.
Oh, you got there as a feat.
Nope, that's just part of the thing. Not a feat. It'll get better when I get the feat.
Oh, okay.
Well, because of disadvantage, look at the right thing, helps. An 11 against Miller.
Miss.
And against you, Mr. Karath, 14.
Yes.
Ooh. Right. Falcris, you'll get 2.
Yep.
First from the bandits. That block, 18.
Yep, he hits.
That hits. Wrong die. Only 2 slashing damage as a scimitar.
Oh, I only
goes-
take one of them.
You take half.
Half of that, so that's...
Yep, 1.
Yeah.
You always have to take a minimum 1.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And the
Shot
other
that
one, the captain goes for a 14 to hit you.
Nope.
Doesn't the captain use double movement, so he has no actions?
Yeah, he did the double movement.
True. Never mind. Thank you.
Good call.
Thank you for that.
Yep. Not that it hit anyway.
Yeah, well, you know. Actually, I
Boy,
gotta write down my rage turns. I get 10, don't I? 1 minute.
Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant. You can just use. Oh, actually, no. Oh, is it 1 minute?
It says 1 minute, 10 rounds. Yeah.
1 minute, 10 rounds.
1 minute? Or is it?
Yeah, it
What,
says
rage?
there. 1 minute, 10 rounds.
Yep.
Okay, because I know
It's all
you
new
can-
rules.
Yeah, I know.
Now
You,
I've
but,
got
but now it might get improved later on. But as a barbarian, you can just use a bonus action to keep your rage up if you don't attack anyone.
Yeah, but I've got
So
to...
that's
No, you can take...
re-raging.
Yeah.
No, you're not reusing rage anymore. It's changed, so
Oh,
you
is
can
it?
just keep up rage with like
But
a
that
bonus
sacrifices your bonus action.
action. Yeah,
You got to keep getting hit.
you have to
Or
either hit
hitting.
or get hit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to use a bonus action to keep it up. But I
Yeah.
didn't know how long it lasted. I thought because of that rule, it was like 10 minutes.
No. No, it's not that. Hmm.
Karath, your turn.
All right. I guess I'm going to stow my maul away. This hitches onto kind of the back. It's got a buckle on my shoulder. And with my free hand now, I'm going to cast Toll the Bell. So he needs to do a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
We've never had a cleric in the party before. This will be interesting.
Fail.
He's going to take 9 psychic damage.
Ow.
It's psychic.
That's the red one in front of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
How would you like to do this?
So the description of the spell is you point at a creature you can see within range, and the single chime of a Dolores spell is audible within 10 feet of the target. They must succeed on a saving throw. It will take a d8 of necrotic damage. If it's missing any of its hit points, it instead takes a d12 of necrotic
I
damage.
should have rolled a d12.
I did
He
roll
did.
a d12.
Okay.
So it's necrotic. So the Dolores spell basically he's just going to clamp onto his ears, and blood is going to spurt out through his fingers, and he's going to collapse to the ground.
Very nice.
Charming.
Haha.
And now with both hands, I'm going to clasp onto the shield, ready to protect one of my allies.
Sounds good. Captain Miller.
So they're not. I don't use my bow anymore because there's still one right in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my longsword to attack it then.
Mhm.
And
Have you got a shield?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you do. You do. You got a shield.
Shield. So it's only a d8, not a d10.
No, D8. 'cause-
You got to hit first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you hit. He's hitting.
Does a 21 hit?
No, it
Oh.
definitely hits.
Sweet. And then I do 7 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Slashes right through the body. I'll probably slash that. its guts come squirting out as it goes through.
This is not made for kids.
So is he dead?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Not
he's
yet,
still
but-
kicking.
Valkyris, we're coming.
Talking about Falcris, unless you have anything else you wish to do.
That is my turn.
Falcris.
You can move.
Right, I'll take Captain.
Captain unknown name, yep.
Captain Blue Jacket.
Up this close, you see the
You
North
want to me around.
Motu. Yep, sorry.
What do they look like?
They look like you guys, except their uniforms are different. Instead of like foresty greens and all that, they actually have deep reddish colours.
Ooh, evil. Pure evil.
Red
Right,
suckers.
you're dying. Right, I'll attack him. Natural one.
You
Fucker.
missed.
Did I really?
Oh no.
Would you like to
Nothing
do
like
anything
that.
else?
How would you like to
Not fall on my sword would be good.
All right, that one.
No, I'm not retreating. No way. No.
Got them right where he wants them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just waving the sword in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not very
See
well.
this? Private Smith.
I move over to the right 20 feet.
About there?
Draw my longbow and fire.
That close?
Yep.
Yep.
Just go there.
Cool.
Hopefully, actually, put in this thing. 18, so 21.
Yeah, that hits.
A 2.
A 2 damage. How do you not want to do this? Because they're still up.
I fire at him. It goes straight into his foot, through the ground.
Yep. Hitting him there.
Putting
Yep.
his foot down.
I believe. Oh, no, that's not an actual character. It's an NPC. Never mind. As this round ends,
Thank you.
across the battle scene, a voice can be heard yelling, "Help! Help! Please, somebody help!" Nikita, Nikita, would you like to please describe your character?
I can certainly do that. So she's a woman with a face that tells a story of sun, wind, and hard life. The lines etched around her eyes and faint scars on her hands speak of countless days under the open skies, facing unknown dangers. She's wearing a long, open, duster, which is an earthy brown, and on top of that she has a deep green hood pulled low so you can only see the glint of her eyes in the shadows. The scent of wood, smoke, and leather clings to her. Across my back I have a long, well-crafted bow strung with what looks like sinew. The fletchings is a mixture of hawk and raven feathers, suggesting connection to the wild. Notably attached to her arm you see a distinct insignia, the mark of a southern Motu soldier. I move quietly with almost a predatory gaze, each step slow and deliberate. There's a stillness to me, a sense of coiled energy, as if I'm always aware of my surroundings. It's clear I'm not one for idle chatter. My gaze is direct and expression unreadable. You can't help but feel that she's seen more than most, and whatever troubles she's faced, she comes out on the stronger side.
Very nice. Nikita, unfortunately, your mini did not arrive, so we will have to use a normal little mini.
So, by the purchaser.
Sorry,
All right, guess
I
that's-
messed up, alright?
It's today over then. I'll see you guys later.
Over here, you now see, or some of you may see, is Nikita's character standing next to another, or a lot smaller dinghy this time. Nikita, it is your turn. Like that. No, I've just put you at the end because you're joining the initiative.
Okay. I'm going to take a quick look at the.
Oh, cool.
A quick look at the.
It wasn't human to start with, was it?
Battlefield.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to recognize the green clothing
Mhm.
and red clothing, and I am going to grab my longbow from my back, and I am going to shoot at the closest red cloak wearing person.
Cool. You use your choice. Those two.
25.
Go for the one with his foot pinned to the ground.
Yes.
He'll be easy to hit.
You do see one with the arrow sticking out of its foot.
Okay, yeah, I'll aim at that one.
Okay. You hit him.
So
Your attack
it
yesterday.
I was looking at the wrong one. 23.
You still hit.
11.
That's 11 damage. How would you like to finish the scale?
Just very nonchalant shot, looking for the next one.
Cool.
At least someone can use it,
Just not you, apparently.
Right. Are you going to do any movement or anything?
I am going to move towards.
Don't forget what's in that thing. Why you're asking for help.
I'm going to move a little bit so I can be seen a little bit more clearer, but I'm still going to be within kind of running reach of the boat.
About there?
Yep.
Boat was there. Should probably put something as a boat.
Sorted.
Be funny.
Great.
I'll put a coffin as the. I'll take the grape.
What's wrong with my grape?
I'll eat the grape. Right. New round. Bandit captain. Who's got a big target right in front of him?
Oh, who's that?
You. Oh, sorry. It's a little target.
Behind my shield.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it does, but I think oh no, hang on. I'll wait till he.
4 slashing damage.
Which is enough. No, I'll take that.
Cool. He'll stay there. Bandit's turn. Seeing you drop that person, these two will start running towards you. Double movement. Where these ones will come to you. Surrounding.
Just where I want him. You're right, kid. Yeah, mate. You know.
So you have 4 attacks coming your way. Michael?
I see why he travels with you.
Necessary.
Right. You seem to be very uncanny in this rage as 4 swords come flying at you and you seem to Matrix style dodge the heck out of them.
That's right.
Not a single one hit.
I better not touch my threads, man, because tell you what, I worked hard on these.
Correct, your turn.
I'm going to run up right behind Valkyris.
Right there?
Yep. And being prepared to not only protect him, but also help out. Has any one of these people been hurt yet?
No.
Then I am going to pull out my maul and on the swing just come thumping down onto one of the heads.
Probably that one as you were coming.
No
Yeah.
worries. Natural 20.
Oh,
That hits.
yeah.
No,
So
disadvantage.
7. We're just doubling it.
Yeah.
So 7 and 4 is 11, so 22 damage.
22 damage.
I think he put his head out his ass.
How do you want to do this?
Severe brain trauma. I'm going to use the rest of my turn, like, yanking it back out and go, whoops.
Good work, bro.
I'll try and...
Cuz.
I'll try and help out. Stop Chris from this sticky situation.
About time we were able to swing that.
I'd say as you came in and swung, completely doing that, blood spattered up the back of Falkris as well.
Oh, my thread.
Well, now we've seen the brothers at work. I think the second brother also needs inspiration.
First
Yes,
natural 20
I'll
of the
vote for
campaign.
that. I'll vote for that.
Oh,
Right. That completes your turn, does it? Unless you want to completely...
can I move on to that square where he
Yeah,
just
why not?
was?
Why not?
As I was trying to get my mole out of his head.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Cool.
That moves to Captain Miller.
Sweet. I'm going to run over. I have 30 feet. Could you move me 30 feet over, please?
Do that.
You got
To the closest 30.
Captain, you've got your bow.
Oh, yeah, that's
We
right.
got this.
Going to use my longsword, seeing as I'm already up there. And hopefully I hit. Not like
Hopefully.
Hit me.
that.
Ooh,
Does a 17 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh. Does that complete your turn?
Yes, it does.
Falkris.
Yeah, carry on the captain.
Okay.
Hopefully this time my sword will work. Okay, yeah, no, I must. That is a 9.
Okay, I'll say as you swung at him, he raised his shield and pushed your blade away.
Yep.
Not today, sir.
Okay. Got to roll better than a 3, I guess.
Private Smith.
Or a 1.
Chuck my bow on my back, draw my long sword, and run up behind the flank. Yep, there they go.
Right there. As we decided it would be direct across.
180 degrees.
Yeah.
And take a swing.
Advantage.
13.
13 hits. Roll your damage.
Two plus 2, 4.
Oh, big.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
double.
Do you have a shield?
No, I do, but I couldn't grab that out. So,
You just make sure your AC is too lower than what it is.
That's a D8, Nikita. Yeah, that's a D8.
I thought it was a D10.
Hey, a 10.
10.
oh,
Yeah.
cool.
A 0 means.
So, 12 slashing damage.
Okay, that's a lot better than a 4. How would you like to do this?
Straight down his back and just like clean down his spine.
No, I actually thought this fight might actually be a bit hard, but it's
I've been
not.
pretty lucky though.
Mm.
Haven't really taken.
Not you, but
Well, no, but I've been lucky. I haven't been hurt.
that's true.
Only
Yeah.
got-
No, I've only been a couple of nicks
Mm.
so far.
That's the barbarian
Does that
way.
complete your turn? Bella.
Right, I'm going to swing my longbow across my back, and at the same time, with my other hand, I'm going to pull my rapier out, and I'm going to try and slice like across the waistline of this one in the red.
Cool.
$14.
14 hits. still up. Complete your turn.
And I'm gonna take
2 steps towards the boat. Like 1 square or 2 squares?
well, 1 square, I guess.
Okay.
So those will be on the boat.
No, you'd be fine. But you do get attack of op from that guy.
Yeah, I would stay where you were. Don't
Okay,
don't take any. That's just a free attack otherwise.
You're blocking their path to get there regardless.
Cool.
Because I used the rapier, sorry, and I dealt damage, I've got advantage on my next turn. The
Weapon
Vex.
master Vex.
Vic, yeah.
Nice.
Is it you or the next attack against that creature?
You have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature
Yeah,
before the end
that's
of your
what I was
next
trying to
turn.
Cool. So against that one creature, you have advantage. New round. The bandit captain. Gonna attack you again.
I'm going to interpose my shield.
Which does again.
Anything that attacks him has disadvantage until my turn.
Okay.
That's bloody handy, actually, isn't it?
Disadvantage. God dang it.
My character's going to be very
11
reaction
misses.
heavy.
So that misses. I've been not reading this card properly. He actually gets 3 attacks.
Wow. Okay.
Find any attack.
Yeah, I know. Second attack.
He was warming up.
Yeah. Third attack.
Didn't realise you guys were a threat till now. Now he's showing his true power.
Literally rolled 2 3s. Then the second or third attack, I rolled 2 5s.
Nice.
All 3 hits do not hit. Or attacks do not hit. Bandits' turn. Shift in there. One against you and one against you. The one against Captain Miller. That is a nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh, great. Yep. Right.
Yeah, that's a miss.
I rolled a 6, by the way, which is max. So 14 damage.
He's still alive.
The one against Krath. That is a 19 to hit you.
Yeah.
What is your AC?
16.
3.
It's not bad. First level. It's pretty good.
As it swings at me and hits, I'm going to grit my teeth and take the full brunt of it. I'm going to be reducing that to 0 damage.
And how are you doing that?
Stoned Enduring.
Very nice.
Called Island's Fortitude.
Island Fortitude.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Get that correct.
Mm.
And now it comes to your turn, Krath.
I'm going to, with my teeth still gritted, I'm going to take a swing with my maul at the creature, or that person that just hit me.
Yep.
The dirty North Islander.
Dirty 20?
How dare they
Dirty 20 hits.
invade our mainland? Scumbag.
Nice. 14 damage.
How would you like to do that?
This time with my maul, I'm going to swing at its feet. I was going to use my weapon mastery, but since I don't need to do that, instead of sweeping its feet, it's just going to dislocate its kneecap.
Oh!
Brutal.
Splatter.
In shop, he's gone.
Again, I'm going to say, whoops, need to get this thing checked out.
You're doing really well.
So they're less than half your number now.
Yep.
Yeah.
4 combatants left.
Now I'm going to spot the 2 that ran off that way. I'm going to go, where are you going? Getting ready.
Okay. Captain Miller. Oh,
And up.
fine.
Um,
Only an NPC.
I'm going to attack it with my long sword again. Does a 9 hit?
No.
It's an action to disengage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, unless you specifically have that, but you don't.
Put that as my turn then.
I've got you, Captain.
Right. Falcris.
Yeah, I think I'll keep on attacking.
Okay.
I can. Right, you bastard.
You need a lip on the edge of your table, Josh.
18.
Yes.
18.
Hmm.
He goes to raise his shield to avoid your hit again. Fraction too slow as you manage to make contact with him.
Get your savage attack.
Yep. So it's either 8 or 8. So we'll go with 8, I think. Plus, I forgot the extra 2 for rage last time.
Oh, true.
Doesn't matter because he died. 14.
Right.
Do you have weapon mastery with that weapon?
Yeah.
What was your weapon mastery?
What
weapon is it?
It's great sword. It's isn't it the minimum one? Yeah, no, that's
It'll be cleave or graze. I can't remember which.
it's graze, I think.
Graze?
Yeah.
What does graze do?
Graze is if I do shit damage, I get a minimum of 3 or something.
Is it not? If you miss, you deal a minimum damage.
Yeah, of 3. It's
So
something
every
like.
time you missed, you should have been dealing damage.
Ah, yeah.
I can't remember. Can you find it, Josh?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, I could look it up too. If you want.
One reason I like D&D Beyond. Just tells you all that shit.
I'm surprised it's not on here.
Graze.
Mm.
Yeah, why isn't it not on there?
I don't know. Because it should have
Because
been.
I'm on your character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great sword, right?
Yeah.
That's
Graze. If your attack roll with this weapon misses a creature, you can deal damage to that creature equal to the ability modifier you use to make the attack roll.
So every time you miss, you get
miss, you deal damage.
So it's plus 4, and it was twice.
The GM can do it.
So an extra 8 damage. I'm done.
Okay.
He's still alive though, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
certainly is.
Is he looking Thor though?
No.
No. Ooh, he's a tough bugger.
It's not the plus to damage, it's the plus to attack.
Oh, which is 6.
Yeah, so it's 6 each time you miss a creature. That's the minimum amount.
So it was
of damage.
12. Yeah.
You could technically hit them and deal less damage.
Yeah.
That's weird the way it's worded. If your attack roll misses, you can deal damage to that creature equal to the ability modifier you use to make the
which
attack
that's
roll.
your strength, isn't it?
It's just the ability modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, not the proficiency. Okay, so
So
you
it
were
was
right,
4,
it
yeah.
is plus 4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll put those hit points back on.
The rage doesn't affect that, does it? No.
But it does mean you're beating them up in their armor, basically.
Yeah.
If you're not technically missing. You're
I don't
just
care. It's
not-
better than the nothing I got before.
Right. That was Falcris. Private Smith.
Haven't seen the guys run
Mhm.
across the board. Can I reach my 30 feet?
Just.
Right, well, I run over there with my longsword and directly behind. Like reach directly behind
Probably not from your right.
meter.
No.
Okay, well, I take a swing at the one on the right.
This one?
Who's right?
Yeah.
My right.
The
The
red
red
one.
one.
Okay.
It is a 10.
That unfortunately misses. Bella.
I am going to with my rapier again, just slash the same one.
Okay.
Advantage?
No.
Yes, you
on
get
the
advantage.
attack.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's the attack roll. Before the end
Advantage
of...
on your next attack roll.
Yeah. So advantage. 14 or a... Okay, so 14 plus.
20.
That hits.
12 damage.
This is the one you hit before.
Yeah.
It had 1 hit point left, so how would you like to do it?
I went across. I'm just going to say that I'm going up like that. I'm going to chop its ear off. It's going to go to grab it, and shock, fall over, and just bang its head on a rock,
Cool.
and just kill itself, pretty much.
Sounds good to me.
I think you should have stabbed it, and then it's gone through the apples, and then all the apples fall off one by one as you pull the sword out.
Where did these apples come from?
I was in a movie once, I remember.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
And as I do that, I'm going to just say, like, in a growly voice, like, northern scum.
Oh, northern scum.
Well, I like the air and the foil on the rock. So I'm going to vote inspiration.
Everyone's going to get inspiration.
Right.
aren't they?
We're allowed to do it. I love it.
We're going to drop
Let's give
Alright.
everyone.
love inspiration for
Only
this one.
for the good stuff. Explaining that is good.
Unfortunately, you can't give her inspiration.
I can't.
No one can. She has already got it.
Oh.
Ah,
I
because
did-
she's human.
I ticked it because I was like, I don't know that by accident.
No. It's the only actual human in our entire campaign. Right. That completes that round. Unless you wish to do any movement. Okay. The Capitan of the Bandits. 3 attacks against you. Disadvantage still?
No.
No.
I'm protecting my captain who's just been seriously wounded.
Okay. So. Miss. Definitely a miss. Not a 1. Hey. 3 misses again, you
Didn't need
big
the help.
scary.
Well, that was a good choice.
The bandits.
How did he make that?
Because he gets 3 attacks.
Yeah, 3 attacks doesn't suck at all. Two houses doing
Especially
well.
on, yeah, well, if
It's
he
ju-
could
it's
land a blow.
He's just trying to hit this giant.
Guy with such good AC.
I'd imagine in my head, I'm imagining that the blows are landing. He's just. Valkyris is just like blocking half of them, and the rest of them are just bouncing off his armor.
Disadvantage
No,
against the
I'm
captain.
not wearing armor.
1 attack against Captain Miller.
That one disadvantage.
Yep. With disadvantage, that is a 18 to hit.
Uh-oh.
Most I'm getting hits a hit.
Disadvantage.
You might be getting a promotion right about now.
That is 7 damage.
Oh!
1.
You're lying. I feel like you need it.
I don't know what you have. I can only see the actual characters apart from Mike.
The actual.
Let's play.
And there's one other bandit left, right? Yeah. That one there. Okay, trying to get to the boat. So, Bella, you're in the way. Never mind. Karath, your turn.
Alright, was that a rage quit? Is that intro?
I'm gonna.
Rolled a 2.
I'm gonna take a swing at this guy. Again, I'm gonna go for the legs and try and swing them. Does a 17 hit?
It certainly does.
12 damage.
12 damage. That one hasn't been hit.
Very- Make it look unfair.
Little dude.
Oh wait, no, he has, hasn't he?
That one? I don't know. I can't
Yeah, no,
remember.
Matthew hit him before, didn't you?
Has anyone hit this?
I believe so.
I think so.
So 12 damage. How would you like to?
Again, trying to go for the legs and just completely taking the calf
Oh,
muscle.
God. Oh, that would be the most
Slipping out of the leg.
just smashy weapon, eh?
And with that, I'm going to put my maul away and say, right, enough of that. And I'm going to...
Heal everyone.
I'm going to bonus action healing word the captain.
Okay.
So you are going to heal... It is 4 plus 5, so 9 hit points.
I wasn't trying to kill you.
And then I'm going to move directly behind their captain. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Advantage for you guys.
And I'm going to say into the back of this guy's head, he's gonna hit you and kill you. You better surrender.
Captain Miller. I can run away now without dancing. So I'm going to go a bit like here.
You back into the tree line?
Yeah,
Okay.
should be fine. And attack him with the longbow. +3, 13. That is a miss. Okay. That is my
He
turn.
happened to raise his shield right at the right time. And you just, just as he's middle fighting this giant guy right in front of him. Very small giant.
Small giant.
Focus.
I've got a chip on my shoulder about
Say.
that. Yes, I will attack. I am going to use my inspiration.
I've got you flanked.
Advantage.
I
Okay.
moved specifically there.
I'm just going to use my inspiration.
You're another- there was also the
Oh, look, roll for adventures on.
there is also that freaking change of fate out there somewhere too.
Oh yeah.
That you are now allowed to hand to any
Yeah, but
other
you see,
players.
I've used my heroic inspiration now. I might be able to get some more heroic inspiration if I explain it well.
I feel if you do it with heroic inspiration.
19?
It's also right.
19. Again, he tries to raise his shield, but just a fraction too slow.
Oh, it's either a 6 or a who bets for a 6?
I'll bet 7.
No, it's an 11.
Oh,
I'll take the 11,
I'll take the 6, man.
which
Pretty brave.
added 6 is 17.
Oh. Still up.
Fuck you.
You get a +6. You get,
No, I
rage.
get +6. +4, I should say, but +2 from rage. Yeah. Which is it now at 5 rounds.
Hey, is that complete your turn?
Yeah.
Private Smith.
I swing my longsword, aiming.
Oh, now you can.
Oh, there it is. Great.
I move.
No description of what it is. Though.
No,
Yeah.
no, but it is
I
there.
swing my longsword, aiming clean, just chop his head off from behind.
Advantage.
It's not in this bit, which it
Oh,
normally
yeah.
is.
We need them
Because
for a
it's weapon
second.
mastery, so on the app it's got
Or
red star next to the.
Oh, yeah,
Take the
okay.
16.
I think I'll take the 16.
The 16 does
Everywhere else, it's weird.
Mm.
Yep. D8. Unless you want a D10.
10.
D10's that one.
6 + 2, 8 damage.
8 damage. Still up. Fighting. Does that complete your turn?
That completes my turn.
Bella.
Sorry, tangled in cables.
Okay.
I am going to.
Can you
with
hear
my
Nikita?
rapier.
Sorry.
Again with my rapier, I'm just going to swing.
Advantage.
Good, that's a shit roll.
The
Even
change
shit a
of
roll.
fate. You can take the
Oh.
change of fate.
Change of fate.
Okay, I'll do the change of fate then.
Cool. Nikita, can you please pass that card over to Mike? But your change of fate is...
What, do I read it?
No.
Just hold it.
You now hold the change of fate.
What do I do with it?
Whenever you want to use it, you may use
Ah.
it. Nikita, your change of fate is a 15.
Well, that's a
Okay.
lot better.
Mm.
Plus.
15, 17, 18, 19, 21.
Yeah, there.
9 damage.
How would you like to finish him off?
Just a quick strike across the throat, and he's gonna die in his own blood.
Come on, dude. Don't do the Z from Zorro. Do the B from Bella.
Bella. In boots.
The entire signature.
Oh, look, I'm dead.
It's a dog
Right.
scribble. It's just a line
Yeah.
shaking the whole time.
Anything else you would like to do for the rest of your turn? You've got movement still.
I'm gonna look to see what rank this person is standing in front of me.
I believe it is a private rank.
Private.
I'd like so.
So you outrank him.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Private, where's your healer?
He's back there. He is. What's his name?
Korath.
Korath.
Fetch him.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Cool. You'll be able to do that on your
Ma'am or
turn.
still sir?
Ma'am, sir. Sir, ma'am.
Mer.
Mer.
Sam. Yes, Sam.
Sure, ma'am.
Boss.
Right. New round. Is the captain of the bandits. He's bloody determined to take this guy down. Does he get the shield?
No, only when I'm within
Next.
5 foot.
Cool. 3 attacks. Oh, you know what?
That's one left.
Yeah, he's gonna swing one at you.
Okay.
So first 2 against. Oh no, one.
He just holds the sword and
He's
swings it
taking his move.
Yeah, whee! Ballerina.
Look at him go, yeah.
First one against Falkris is a miss. One against. Gotta learn these new names. Korath
Korath.
is a miss. As he turns to carry on his movement, swinging his sword, god damn it, that would have hit. His sword slips out of his hand and lands right next to you. Falkris. But that ends his turn. He is now swordless,
Disarmed.
disarmed. Whoopsie.
Right.
I rolled in that one. Correct.
Is he looking weak?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm going to drop my shield and attempt to grapple.
Ooh.
But I'm going to use my bonus action to grow in size to get advantage on strength checks.
Okay.
Uh, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a 7. So
Capture enemy combatant.
Yeah. So I've got this guy's locking them behind him, stopping him from being able to move or grab anything.
cool. I'll put a grappled the second time being used this campaign, though. Go nuts! Didn't use it at all last campaign. This one.
We don't have characters built for it.
True. Captain Miller.
So it's advantage if you attack him, or is this you can't move?
Well, he's grappled, so
He's grappled and unarmed,
Yeah.
and the only surviving member of their party.
Yeah.
And you're the
officer.
captain.
Alright, I'm going to attack it with my long.
what?
Captain, what the fuck are you doing?
Come on.
Make him surrender.
I walk up with my sword, just in case, ready, and say, "Surrender now, or we will kill you."
He looks at you. In case. Oh, actually make an intimidation check.
Do I have stats for captain?
I know, I'm sorry.
Proficiency?
Yeah, 2.
I got 15, so is that 17?
Okay, and that's versus his
Can I aid him?
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom save, thank you.
Can I aid him at all?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like my sword at his throat.
You won anyway, so
You're just intimidating, right?
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the small
Although I am
giant-
still in rage, so
That is true.
I'd have
Oh.
to use my bonus action to, my action, because I've got an action, don't I? Coming up.
Yeah. Before that, the bandit captain goes, "Okay, you win. Falkris, your turn."
I'll try and come out of rage, which I don't actually know. Can you come straight out of rage if you're willing?
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
And I think there's one where it's difficult. You can choose
frenzied
it.
rage gives you a
Frenzied.
level of exhaustion after you finish the rage.
Yep, I will do that. And I will take my rope and tie him up.
Okay. I will
My
say,
hempen 50-foot rope.
I will say that is your turn, Private Smith.
I run over to Korath
Yep.
and say that.
I
don't
don't
know
think
that.
you know that yet.
Yeah, why would I?
Well, she's got a
Okay,
rank,
she's
doesn't
got
she?
a, yeah, she's got a
And you
higher rank.
recognise
The
her.
Yeah.
sergeant.
Do I recognise what?
Yeah,
A
sergeant.
sergeant.
Sergeant, mate, sergeant.
There's a sergeant over there asking for the healer. I need Korath to go over and see.
I'll look and say, "Oh, I don't know what help I can provide. I can try," and I'll walk over,
She's asking for a healer.
pick up my shield on the way over there.
Wait, we're out of initiative now.
We did it. We finally did a combat where we didn't kill everyone. We did it.
Yay!
Inspiration for the DM.
You'll die.
No.
Do we need a break or anything before we find out what's in the boat? Or do we...
What's the time?
It's about 10 past 9.
9 o'clock. How long do you reckon we've got left
Maybe half an hour-ish.
for the session?
Yeah.
I'll just keep going.
Keep going. Okay. Right. We walk over to the boat. Who's going over to the boat? Yeah. Join.
I think Captain and Private should keep
Private
this-
John will go back.
I think Captain and Private keep this guy restrained.
Okay. Right. That makes sense. Don't want him to escape.
Still got my intimidation on him. Sure.
He's
Wow.
also tied up.
That's probably the more important.
Keep your
Right.
sword at hand, mate. You're not going to go far.
As you reach the sergeant, what do you say?
I'm gonna say to who I assume is the healer. Are you the healer?
I wouldn't call myself healer, but can help.
I rescued this gentleman. He was being attacked by the northern scum and set upon by 2 dogs. He's quite hurt, I think. I can't seem to rouse him.
Let me take a look. What do I see?
You see, laying roughly thrown into the boat, Bihan.
He's got his hat.
He's got his hat.
Oh, does it fit me?
Can I do a medicine check?
Yep.
15 plus 5, 18. What's wrong? Like, is he dying? Can I stabilize him?
He's not dying.
Yeah.
But it's something you've not seen before. You see there's a puncture wound in his neck and all that. See, the thing has been pulled out now. But he's not dying. He's just simply unconscious.
Would we have seen poison before?
You've seen poison. But this poison, no.
Okay.
This is something that I've homebrewed.
Okay.
To avoid the sleep spell issue.
Well,
Yeah. But yes, no, you haven't seen it. Best guess is you would say that it should wear off in time.
Yeah, I'll relay that. I'll say I've never seen this before, but it doesn't look like he's going to die. I think we should take him somewhere to rest in a comfortable place. My name is Korath, by the way. What is your name?
I'm Sergeant Hopperton.
Sergeant Hopperton. In which village do you hail from? Which section of the army are you in?
Just trying to read her notes.
I don't know if it actually says it.
DM?
Pathfinders or something like that.
Okay.
Rangers. Or,
What place are you from in
You're just-
South Motu?
I'm here by order of General West.
Do I know General West?
General West is the general, like the leader of the entire army.
Where's he based?
He's
He's
General West.
based in the capital of the South Island.
Which is where we're from. Right. Okay.
Well, we're the main army.
Recognize. Right. I will tend to.
You take him out of the boat with your size, pretty easy.
I'm also for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
A size larger. I'm
Large.
of the large variety.
Yeah. You're quite big. Look
you know,
down at the little one.
Then I'm gonna see that
Dick.
Bell Behan.
Bahan.
I see that you've got Behan. Can you please point me in the direction of your captain? I'd like to introduce myself.
Come over here. I think we'll utilize the campfire spot that I've got. Take a short rest.
I'll start loading up the bodies for burning after we strip them and search them, and etc. For any intelligence.
Okay.
There wasn't a lot, obviously.
No. Unfortunately, these scouts, they do not carry any intelligence. You see, you come across a missive on them, basic instructions that you've seen before. Infiltrate, try and get as close as you can, set up a choke point if you can, like get a base going that they can start sending ships to. And
Once everything's under control, can I go and check out the dinghy?
that one, yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything in it? Hidden compartments?
Can roll an investigation.
Don't know, that disappeared under the table.
It wasn't that 20.
Investigation is 14.
Yeah, no, it's just a simple small little boat that could house them all, so reasonable size, but small enough that they could go past undetected.
I'm gonna introduce myself to Captain, saying, Captain, I'm Sergeant Hopper here on. And I was on the mission from Colonel West when I found this.
Colonel.
Colonel West. Sorry.
Colonel West.
Colonel West, when I came across this gentleman had been set upon by northern scum. May I join your crew for now?
Yes. You may join us, and is that person all right?
Your healer. Sorry, I've forgotten his name. The really tall dude.
I'll look over and just say, everyone calls me Core.
Your healer Core has looked over him and said that he hasn't come across it before, but he reckons he'll be alright in an hour or so.
Very good.
Just out of DMing at the moment. Are you going to be called Foul?
No, Chris.
Oh, okay, just checking, because Foul Core.
No.
Dragon from
the
Never Ending
dog
Story.
dragon or whatever.
Yes,
Black
from
dragon.
Never Ending Story. So I was like, oh my god.
Right, yeah, just call me Foul.
Foul Core. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so you set up camp, or take over their campsite. You search bodies. Again, you don't find anything other than the simple weapons.
What's the army standard procedure with enemies that we've dealt with?
Burn them, or,
Yeah, just get rid of them.
get rid of them.
Don't let them have a chance to return home.
Basically, ones that you have captured, you might as well keep with you and take back.
Especially officers.
Yeah.
Especially officers.
Yep. And take back to be questioned at camp. Your main front line. Which obviously you guys are beyond the front line at the moment. Anyway, as you rest, you complete a full night's sleep, and by the morning behind, you do wake. Fully
Anyone staying with the
Healed.
prisoner, or do we take things?
I'll look after him. No,
He's missing a foot.
He'll be fine.
Oh, Deja.
Wrong character.
Wrong character.
Mm.
I check out the people around me. Try and work out how they look like our guys. I try and work out which island I'm on.
Well, I assume someone would be sitting with
Did you have a uniform? Did you have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Boy, don't you have the uniform? Or
No,
do
you have your uniform as well in your bag, but when you got knocked out, you were wearing their uniform.
Oh, was I?
Isn't that what we discussed?
Ah, I thought it said civilian gear.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you were given the uniform as well to sneak in.
So you have civilian clothing.
Okay, cool. Okay, you're wearing civilian clothes.
Cool. So we all think before he wakes up that he's a civvy.
Civvy.
Yeah.
Except for you, who said that he was part. You saw him surrounded by them being captured, whatever. Yeah.
So I assumed he was somehow on the.
Do the civvies from the north and south wear different clothes? Or does he look like he's from the north?
Similar style.
Ah,
And one wears
interesting.
their hat backwards, one wears it normal.
If I have a chance, I'm gonna just before these guys notice, I want to slip my jacket and hat on.
What hat?
Falcris is sitting there wearing it.
Doesn't fit.
When I noticed that he was awake, and I turned and said, you're finally awake. You almost became a dog chew toy. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Thanks. I have some urgent requirements. Wine, woman, song. I need to see the west. I need to get to the west.
What was our plan after doing this mission?
Usual is to head back or carry on scouting, up to you. Depends on.
We should go back.
We've got a captured officer.
Yeah,
we need to go
Captain, we
back.
should return with the North Motu.
Okay.
So we should return to where?
Haven't pulled up the maps. I just realised that. Okay. Hang on. Give me a second.
That's fine.
I didn't have my notes in front of me.
During our long rest, I will pull out my journal and I'll sketch the beachfront and all the crevices and things.
Yep.
And I'll start drawing a map of this area.
Would you be smart enough to do that?
100%. Why do you think I'm dumb?
No,
genuine question. Why?
No, because
I
you
have
just said you were dumb before.
20 intelligence.
Oh, okay.
What?
20 wisdom. Sorry.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was about to say.
Yeah. Not dumb. I'm
Wise.
slow. Like I'll fall over. Not
Clumsy,
smart. Not dumb.
Oh, I thought you said that your intelligence was low. You know,
No,
you were a
no,
bit thick.
no.
You said you were thick. That was your exact
Because I'm
word.
thick.
Ah.
I'm butty.
well built. Brido is the front line.
So that's where we're heading. Back to Brido.
Yeah.
You pulling up the map?
I-
as well?
I was
I-
pulling up the map.
I talked to the captain on very first. Say, I'm traveling with you guys.
3 days.
My protection is
Sir,
of utmost
sir.
importance.
Aren't you in the army?
So,
Oh,
you notice my uniform's slightly different. And probably do a history check, but technically I'm in the alliance, if you ask.
Mm-hmm.
You say sir, but you notice I don't. Sir at all.
Sorry, just playing my character. I place no stock in wealthy or whalemen and folk. What was the other thing? and yeah, unless you're I have little respect for anyone who's not a prudent warrior. You're prudent, mate. Go there.
Okay.
You probably notice I give you more respect than the cap.
Good. Well, no, I don't actually.
But yeah, my protection's of utmost importance.
You mean like your personage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As we're walking, can I talk to Behan and kind of say, like, so why were they setting the dogs on you then?
I don't know. It had all gone so well. So, like, I literally completed everything I needed to complete. And I don't know. Maybe they got lucky.
Nothing to do with me.
Can I do
Insight?
insight check to see
Mhm.
if I believe these or if I can pick up on anything? Probably not that wrong. 6.
I mean, as far as you're aware, he's telling you the truth.
So, what were you doing in the north?
Funnel west. Funnel?
Colonel.
Colonel. I know where they're at. Colonel West sent me to infiltrate the northern stronghold.
And?
Well, I didn't get there because I found you.
Were you looking for something in particular?
Piece of paper.
Found it.
I should have tried to remember this beforehand.
Right, all the information's there.
We've had a report that they're developing a significant weapon, and we want to know about this weapon so that we're in a stronger position for the war.
Wow. Congratulations. You may have completed your mission.
Oh, that is good to know. Would you care to share your knowledge with me?
Well, sure. I was born in a city of Imperial.
Halfway through this conversation, you hear Korath fall over. Then he stands up and dusts himself off. And you've probably seen me do this multiple times. I'm not the most coordinated person.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
I take it you start telling her your life story?
Yeah,
Okay.
I tell you all sorts of facts. I also put the piece of paper hidden away to go and get it. I also assuming she's completely legit about her mission. But
You want to do a roll to see? Or
yeah, I'll do
Insight?
insights. Not that I'm very
It's
insightful.
normally insight versus either persuasion or deception.
Your choice. Persuasion or deception?
Depending on what
Yeah,
you're
depending on
actually-
what you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't need to
12.
say. So roll.
Yeah, away from these ways.
And you don't need to say which one you're using if
Nope.
you are either way.
I beat his roll.
So you
There
just
you
say you're telling the truth or you're lying, or
I already,
Yeah,
I
I
already,
seem like a very straightforward.
I was also already prone to believe because she knows all the right stuff, which means either she's very good.
Okay. Cool. So, from where you guys are, it does take about half a day to, again, reach back to the main front line.
Vinny?
Am I fiddle? Yeah, please.
By the way, make sure we're not near the captain, the enemy captain, when we discuss this
I
stuff.
gathered as such that you would have kept separate or walked ahead or... Oh no, you probably would have followed leaving the guys that have been here before to lead.
Yeah, I
Lovely.
imagine we're kind of
Following your
following
captain.
along, and then clumsy is
Ground.
behind us.
Did the guys you were fighting do anything weird?
I mean, they spotted us. I'm not sure how they did that, but
Neither.
apart from that, normally it goes a lot smoother than that. Hey, Falcris.
Like
Picking
no
scar.
weird weather,
No weird weather.
fires.
No, they were sitting around a fire, but nothing weird. Why? What are you on about?
It's just something that I've noticed. Got a feeling. Got a theory.
I got really high wisdom. Would I find that suspicious? Not dishonest, but suspicious. Are you trying to hint at something to me?
No, I'm genuinely want to know. Did something weird happen during the fight?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, I think he wants to go.
So you guys are obviously normally frontline guys, right?
I'm just here to help. Clearly, cousin. He's the battle brawn, and I'm just here to clean up the messy leaves.
I think you caused more mess.
I'm just here to help.
You help pretty good, cuz. Occasionally.
When he says that, you'll see Core just stumble a little bit. I'll blame it on the tight pants and tight shoes. Can't quite get my size.
My
And
backpack
your,
was over 10.
How did you come by him? He seems to be a little bit out of his depth in that fight, from what I saw.
I just we just get told to go, and whoever's there's there. I'll protect the captain if I have to.
What? Shade away.
Did you buy a commission?
Yeah.
A lot of soldiers do.
You'll see me just like flick through my book. You'll probably notice a really thick accent coming from me, and maybe Valkyris as well. We don't. Well, I don't speak Common as my first language. Sometimes I'm a little bit slow.
Well, I'm reasonably good at history and stuff, and I know where these guys are from.
Roll the history.
19.
From
I rolled a 5.
You're from Hopel.
Yeah.
So the hills part of this island.
Yeah, Hopel. From Hopel?
Yes, have you been?
I mean, I kind of had to pass through. We come from.
I'll start speaking to you in Giant.
There it is. Nah, I'm sorry, mate. Nah, I don't do that. But
Do you speak Elvish?
No.
I do.
Okay.
I'm not speaking to him now.
That wasn't canon.
Well, I don't speak much anyway.
No, you speak Giant as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant, Elvish, and Common.
so, you joined the alliance.
Had to.
Run on a sheep fuck.
I've spent most of my life in churches and temples in lots of different places looking for some faith, and I have not found it yet. But I'm really looking forward to when I do. Hopefully soon. But along the way, I had some troubles, and I met a long lost cousin here, and he's given me a direction for my faith to go. Protecting him is what my path has led towards.
Faith. Okay. You do you, I guess.
Everyone's happy with those conversations that have happened over the course of.
What conversation?
I will say, as you start coming through the forest, you start to notice the ground changes and there's a lot more damage to the ground and the trees and stuff here. This is where the front line once was. It's actually further forward now that you've gone around this, kind of skirted round where the front line
So,
is.
when you say front line, so there's actually
A front where-
Northerners down here?
Yes, so they are coming using ships
Yeah.
to actually infiltrate the South Island.
And then the north bit's them trying to flank us.
Yeah, so that bit that they just defeated was them trying to get a foothold somewhere else to be able to go swing round and
Yeah.
pincer move.
Get a foothold and
Yeah, the second foothold.
take out our logistics and what have you.
But yes, in front of you see the once was a very nice town of Brido. No, not so nice. It's quite battle scarred. But the south has been doing well and is starting to push them much towards where the shoreline is. So they're pretty much getting straight off the ships and straight into fight. So soon, hopefully, by the look of it, you'll be able to stop them and it'll be water warfare until you can manage to put a foothold back on them. And amongst the ruins of the towns, you see the tents and things like that of where people are making their temporary accommodation as they come here to fight. You see a couple of large buildings still standing, one of which, at the highest point of this building, you see a small flag mast, which is flying your symbol of South Motu. with you guys that are coming and going quite a lot, you know that is where the leader of the camp, Colonel West, has made his accommodation and his
HQ.
His HQ.
Roger.
So, I assume as a group you start walking towards that way with your prisoner and your information.
Yep.
Well, we'll take the prisoners to the what are they called?
Not the brig, because that's ship.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to see the Colonel, but we're drinking tonight. Where are you guys based?
Way ahead of you there.
Where we've been camping. Have we been camping in... What's the place called?
Righto.
Righto.
And you're coming with me.
BRIDO.
Yeah, and where were we?
You were north of it.
Just known as the Sound?
Yeah. With all the beautiful sounds that they make. The trees.
Yeah. And I will have maps of every
Pretty much
point
everywhere.
of interest that I've been sent to and have been, and I've been buying maps from the town.
And I go, thanks for the escort, Captain. You're relieved.
No problem.
Aye. American.
You guys taking the prisoner to
the what's it called? Not the barricade, the the enclosure sort of thing where
Yeah.
they put all the prisoners.
The gallows?
I don't let these guys go to. I know exactly where they're camping.
It's like a barbed wire enclosure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they called?
The hot box.
hot box. Yeah. Thought you were trying to hand that to me.
Yeah, we'll just say we were
Staying. Yeah, I'd say you guys have a permanent tent site,
Yeah.
or a few sites.
in the common
Yeah.
the common area for
Yeah.
all the soldiers to go and drink.
Find them near the bar, I guess.
Okay, cool.
The makeshift bar.
Right. Right.
Grab yourself a leg of venison.
I would say you probably go with your captain and the prisoner, as well as these two.
My sole goal from here is to get to Colonel West without having to salute anyone.
Where are you heading?
You're going to come to Colonel West, though.
Well, yeah, I have to return to Colonel West, but I'm going to kind of be looking out for any friends that I might recognise on the way, just to kind of slow the progress down, because obviously I've been away.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you don't see anyone you recognise.
Why do they trust you on these missions?
I could ask the same about you. You didn't seem to be holding your own out there.
Damn rude.
Boing, baby, boing.
Unfortunately, you're not there, so you don't hear that.
Right, well, someone's going back with the goals of the mission, but your help was really appreciated at the time.
Oh, it's all good. And, you know, we've got to look out for each other in enemy territory.
So, who are you attached to?
Where was that?
What unit are you from?
I'm part of the special unit. I respond directly to Colonel.
Colonel.
Colonel, you had it right the first time.
For sake.
Colonel.
I'll get it at the very end of it. Don't worry.
And it doesn't
Colonel
matter
West.
anymore.
Same as you. You report directly to him in the chain of command.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do the explorers in general, or did I get?
Yeah, the explorers in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Special
They're elite units.
Yeah,
Special
cool.
mission forces.
Most of you have not met.
Can we get through to the Colonel?
Yes, you do. I mean, you get to the front area where his, assistant is trying to organize people that want to see. She goes,
Can we go in?
you get to the front and she goes, here to see the Colonel?
Yeah.
What was the general's name, sorry?
General West.
There's Colonel West and General West. I'm assuming they're related.
No relation.
As part of the actual army, you would know that they are son and father. Obviously, wonder which one's the older one. The younger rank? No. Unfortunately, he's not seeing anyone today.
They come with urgent mission.
Stuff.
Found what he wanted.
When you say that, she actually notices your insignia that you do keep shiny.
Yeah.
And she goes, go straight through.
She's coming too.
Okay.
I've seen your rank on your thing. It's just private?
Yeah, but there's stitching around it. Was previously something else.
Yeah.
And maybe something else as well.
Yes, that's fine. All I've seen is what you actually have. So I'm going to
Private.
assume you're private. And I'm going to write that down in my journal.
Yeah.
And I've written down where I met you, what time, on my map.
Okay.
North Friday. I need to
And
use
your
that
one?
map.
What is your... Do you have a thing?
Sergeant.
Sergeant?
You. Yeah. Cool. You enter this well adorned room, like quite wealthy looking room. The large Remu desk. Sitting right in the middle. In front of it are two soft, cushy chairs. Behind it, you see a not large like these two, but a large guy with a black moustache.
Was it Prince? No.
No, he's a white guy. With large black bushy moustache. Like think of the Monopoly Man type style moustache.
He got a top hat?
No, he does not have a top hat. No.
Three pointy hat? I want it.
The uniform you obviously recognize, and the insignia on his side does say, or you recognize as Colonel. As you enter, he looks up and stares at you for just a brief second. Those eyes that he has seem to shout knowing just through his eyes. And as he looks at you, he goes, urgent news, I take it?
Yes.
Good news?
Yes. And you wouldn't be seeing this if it wasn't for the sergeant over there.
Sergeant?
I'm just gonna put my head.
And it'd be good when you send people independently when you actually knew about each other. Would be handy.
Yes, but, you know, if one of you gets captured, then... So you hand this over to him, and I need to bring this up on. He unscrolls the scroll. Does it load quickly?
No.
Why would it load? Right. In front of you, you see a battleship plan. The message reads, oh, sorry, for our viewers.
Easy as. In, got it, out, had the damnedest time getting back.
Odd, I expected a bit of resistance trying to get in, but getting out, you had the resistance.
Almost became a dog chew toy.
Wow. I'm glad you were there. sergeant to help.
Fuck you up.
Did you happen to see any others notice watching you guys? Because I sent about 6. No? Okay. I assume they're lost then. Such is the job. These plans, have you shown anyone else?
No, I haven't even shown the sergeant.
I take it you have a look?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's been put on the
Yeah,
table
on the
of some
desk,
sort.
yep. I suppose these should probably get to the general. Can I trust you guys to do it?
Sure. Where's the general at the moment?
I believe he's still at his main operation down in the capital, which is called Ancient.
Now,
Ancient.
we also got help by some hillboys here, and they've been talking about how they miss wine. So I was wondering if I could grab one of your bottles for them, and maybe they can help us get down south.
Are you talking about the advanced scouts? The
Yeah, they were smacking people up
Yeah.
north.
yeah, I know the ones you're on about. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We'll send them as an escort to help you. The 2 tall boys, right? Those ones?
Yeah, don't think much about the captain.
He's quite busy up here, but I'll relieve the other 2 from his command and put. Well, I suppose you, Sergeant, would probably be the highest ranked one, so
Of course so.
I will entrust you with those plans to get them there.
Thank you, sir. Is there any new information we should know since we've been away that you have that you'd like to share with us?
We're winning so far. We're pushing them back. I assume you guys probably saw that when you guys were approaching. But yeah, if you can, I'd say rest up for the night and then head off first thing. Head south.
Cool.
It's,
Cool.
Information is very important, so I assume it's been quite hard, so I'll give you at least half a day to rest and then head off in the morning.
Oh, and you were going to give us a bottle of wine.
Okay. In fact, I can't give you my wine, but he scribbles a piece of note. Goes, hands the note to you and goes, just hand this to the barkeep in the makeshift bar, and you'll get looked after.
Cool. Great.
As we're leaving, can I talk to the doorkeep person?
The assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ask her, while I'm here, can you please direct me to your war historian record keeper? I'd just like to make sure that they're aware of the ground we've our team have occurred or covered from the battle that we had.
Oh.
I just want to make sure that it's recorded that we've secured that land and that they're trying to get through that way, so reinforcers may be.
Yep. I believe the captain in charge would have dealt with that, but
I don't put much faith in the captain. Sorry, I'd like to make sure that it's
Jeez,
recorded
mate.
correctly.
Shitting on you right.
Oh, and
I assume because I outrank the captain anyway.
no, sergeant.
Sergeant's below captain.
Captain's the highest rank, despite how we've been treating him.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, the map as well.
Hey?
I did some mapping
Oh yeah.
while I was north.
Awesome. Yep. I'll take that. I assume you give it to the assistant too.
Yeah, I've got my own copy, but
Yeah. Cool. We will add these to the records. In fact, if you come back tomorrow, I will get get this copied, and then you can take them to the historian down in the capital,
right.
and we'll get them put into the files down there. That's where you'll find our main files as well, down there. So that should have been recorded by your captain or the captain of the advanced scouts.
Okay. We track these down, 2 down. Go.
Should have been.
Hey, you
Well, I mean,
guys
considering you went
belong to
straight the
us now.
bar, mm,
I'll have a look at the paperwork.
Oh wait, no, that's for the bar. You want this one?
How do we? Okay, I guess we just assume that he's correct.
I do
Or
have.
do we
There
norm-
was a bit of paper,
Do we
right?
normally get given orders on scroll paperwork?
And I give the other one to the bar.
Yep, and he hands over quite a nice bottle of wine. Definitely not the ones that the colonel had, but yeah, it's a very nice bottle.
Valkris! Get in.
What the fuck want?
He needs more. He can't speak yet.
I give him a
I take
bottle
it
of
you
wine.
join them.
yeah,
I will.
I'm sorry, because
I will
Socialise.
definitely partake.
And I get some gold because I was given gold. And so, well, another one of those.
Yep.
Make it 3.
Okay.
Are we gold rich or copper rich or silver rich, or how does monetary value work
Monetary
here?
value works as normal here.
So I only have 1 gold.
There's a monthly salary.
So you just paid gold.
I was mission.
So you're celebrating. Why not?
I've got 3.
I'll be. I'll say, hey, you don't have to don't worry about me. This is more than enough for us to share.
Wine?
not for me.
You have to help. I can't do all 3 myself.
Oh, help me! I'll help.
But
Yeah.
Playing another drunk.
We got any food?
is the captain with us?
I'll pull out 2 strips of
No,
jerky.
Captain
One's
and
like a clearish
the
color, and the other
private.
one's very dark brown. The jerkies I've made from monsters.
No, I'll have some venison.
Can't be that hungry.
I
Hi.
suppose with the amount of gold you passed over, you can get food as well with that too.
Yeah, food.
Food, drink. That's a lot of gold you handed over then.
Yeah, what 1 gold's like a month worth of.
Salary, yeah.
Well, that'd be like
3 months.
if you're a soldier, they probably wouldn't get paid a lot, but you're probably looking about $2,000 or $3,000 equivalent these days.
A lot for
If
price.
you walked into a bar and slapped down $3,000 on the
That's
on the bar,
Right,
everybody would go, "Holy moly!"
You're allowed to draw attention here. You're on your island.
yeah. I probably spent some on bribes and stuff, but of that amount. So I probably only got some left. But
Do we normally walk around
You're in camp, so you'd be in uniform.
in uniform?
So you were handed orders to head south with, or you, Valkris and Kor were given orders to head south to escort Bella and Bihan.
I don't care where it goes, as long as I get to fight, kill them.
you're not going to have to get to fight when we're just going deeper into the heartland. We're off to see the general.
Probably fight something. I'll make
And
sure.
we're, like, kind of,
If we fight,
or, you know,
something's
like,
gone
oh,
really wrong.
You seem to write down quite a lot. May I see your book?
Sure, I'll show you my book. It is all written in
Giant.
Can you understand giant?
I don't. I think I can only understand common.
Really? I thought almost everybody got 2 languages.
I think everyone gets 3.
Been near the bottom, I
I
think.
don't think I wrote down languages because
Oh no, I can read giant.
Oh, she can.
That's fine. The
Oh,
journal
yes.
that I hand you is literally personal notes. It's your name written down with your rank next to it and the place and time that I met you. And then it has like section BA number 23.42.68. And then I'll say, do you want to see my maps? And in my backpack, I'll pull out this thick wad of paper with maps, all custom drawn, clearly by me.
I really pay attention to the maps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And anything that's in my maps, I compare it to it.
Yeah. And if anybody
I'm the
shows
same,
an
and
interest,
Yeah, so I'm going to show quite a lot of interest. And be like, oh, did you hand draw these? These are very,
Yeah.
you know, such clear detail.
Yeah.
And I'm
I'll
gonna kind of fluff them up a little bit.
fully dive into this. This is my area of expertise.
Do you have any North Island?
I will show you what my thought would be from the very northern part of the South Motu. What I can see, I've drawn my.
I do
idea.
not show my North Island map, but I take great interest in yours.
And also, one of my great lifetime goals is to be able to explore the entire planet, the entire everywhere. I want to have the map, and I want to be able to have this information of where people sell items, how much for, so I can show people how much money is worth in different places. Like here, you paid an exorbitant amount of money for wine, but in another place it may only cost 1 copper. It could cost 10,000 gold. Who knows?
Well, I just paid a lot of money for a piece of paper recently, so
Paper, how much? Whereabouts were you?
I'm sorry, but when it's peacetime, I can tell you about that.
No worries. You definitely come back to me. And you see another journal I've got which has people.
Is that in character?
Yeah.
As he's going over his maps, do I see anything about like the mist that he's scribbled in that, and kind of when he starts talking about his, he wants to see other islands. I'm like, oh, how do you get through the mist though?
There's no mist in between the islands.
Our whole
No, but
Earth,
you're
our
saying
whole
you
planet.
want to explore the
Yep.
whole planet. You
Yep.
know, how do you get through the mist? I've never heard of anyone achieving it.
Neither.
So how do you know there's something else out there?
I don't. I mean, South Motu, North Motu. I want to draw the whole planet,
Oh right.
It's a planet.
or whatever we call it. As far as my knowledge goes, if I can draw
It
a
must
map
have
of the
come from
entire
somewhere.
that we live on, clearly I have no idea that anywhere else.
As he's showing off the maps and that, do I recognise, or would I kind of see anything that looks, a little bit more in detail, or
You see lots of details of cities, buildings, and you have names on those buildings where people sell things. Particularly interested in shops.
have you come across anything new in your diaries as you've kind of travelled around what you've mapped so far? You must have come across some interesting contraptions.
Honestly, apart from talking to local vendors and things in towns, a lot of my time is spent in churches and monasteries and worship areas. So contraptions, maybe not so much. More devoted to the holy side of things, not science like those northern motus.
Everyone's happy with that conversation? The night.
What conversation?
So I've also got notes all over me. So
Like pieces of paper.
pieces of
written on
paper.
them?
Yeah.
So
What do they say when I look at them?
The ones I let you see.
So that are they folded up and hidden under cloth?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, they're all over the place,
Okay.
so I can get them at any time.
Yeah.
so you look like a post-it
Yeah.
No,
trench coat.
so you can see the paper from the outside, or are they hidden?
They're meant to be hidden, but you will see bits and pieces
Yeah.
because I like to grab them.
It's
and
like
list
that
them.
episode of Black Books when Bernard was trying to do his taxes and he turned into a lovely jacket.
Yeah,
Red and black.
yeah, I've got that somewhere.
What do they say? What are they about?
Oh my god.
So this is troop movement, names of boats, names of ships.
Wow, that doesn't look suspicious.
Oh, and I've got
Inside.
pictures of a bunch of people in civilian dress.
Yeah.
And I've got, this is how they count up north.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Heresy. Blasphemy.
Inside and one of your hidden ones, can you please describe one of the ones that you've got hidden?
Can I describe one of the ones I've got hidden?
Mhm.
Sure. I've
Not
got,
to these guys.
not to those
No,
guys?
you're not describing it, but you need to say it because someone has taken it off you.
Okay, so hastily drawn map, which shows the way into something secure, indicates which doors are locked, and who has the keys and what their names are.
Is that north or south?
It's north.
Okay. Sweet. If you want to know who, you're going to have to watch the video for that one. Right.
I'd guess.
Guess what?
It's not that one.
Okay.
Okay, with that, your night passes. You wake up at the crack of dawn, and we will begin next session at the crack of dawn.
Yay.
Hope you guys enjoyed the first session. Hope
No one died.
no one died. I wasn't
Well,
worried.
none of us did.
I got close.
However, the 4 actual player characters, as you wake up feeling a bit stronger. Welcome to level 2.
Whee!
Okay, we'll see you guys next session.
Now, I need something to hack.